When most guys join our community, their Instagram and dating profiles are, I don't know, let's just say not doing them any favors. No photos, bad lighting, outfits from 2012, or worse, they just post whatever, whenever, with zero strategy. And I get it. No one ever taught you how to look dateable online. You've been focused on becoming a high-value man in real life, but your online presence still screams low value. That's where this episode comes in. So whether you just joined the IC community and need to know exactly what to do, or you're a guy who's been watching from the sidelines wondering if this program can actually help you, we're going to show you how to build an Instagram and dating profile that actually attracts women without blowing money on the wrong photographer or posting cringe pics that get you ghosted. This is the exact process we give our clients, the same system we use during our live events, and the photo shoot flow that gets results. My wife, Maria, who's joining us today, and I are going to walk you through how to do it yourself, step by step, so you can start getting wins right now, whether you're in LA, Lisbon, or just chilling in your hometown. Let's fix your photos and fix your results. And before we do that, let's crack open a New Brew here.
Nice. I've been waiting for this.
New Brew's our official sponsor because Maria loves them.
And my favorite taste, guava, so that's the best
Oh, you got your favorite taste. Yeah. You drink 2 of those during a round of golf. First tee and the 10th tee.
Exactly.
How does it make you feel?
Nervous free. Remember my tournament I careered? It was it's so funny. First time me drinking New Brew on the course, it was my tournament. And I was like 1 under through 8.
Yeah.
And I'm like 9 handicap. Like it was just insane. I was so nervous. It took all my nerves away. And it doesn't make you, I don't drink alcohol. It doesn't make you dizzy or like out of control. You're the same person. Absolutely. You just like.
It just calms you.
Calm, yeah.
For me, unfortunately, I get a kind of like, it hits me really hard. So I can only drink like half of one.
No, yeah, so, but that's, I think, but you actually also build the tolerance with time. So if you will drink it more often, like a half a can, after it will get, Yeah.
Well, our friends Justin and Simi started the company. So grab it, check it out. It's non-alcohol. It's a euphoric seltzer. It's got kratom leaf and kava root. And it tastes good. Makes you feel good. You're listening to the Inner Confidence Podcast. My name is Robbie Kramer. I've been a coach since 2007, and I've helped countless men rapidly achieve all of their social and dating goals. My mission is simple: to help you position yourself to meet stunning women, make awesome friends, en route to becoming the most confident and attractive version you can possibly be. I'm absolutely obsessed with giving you the most leveraged ways possible to win the game, so stick around, let's go. Let's be honest. Most guys who join the program, they're really kind of clueless. Either they have no Instagram or a profile full of old, low-quality, random photos. Same thing really with their dating app profiles. Their photos suck. Maybe they know it. Maybe they don't know it. So first, why does this even matter? Well, women stalk your Instagram. Do you ever stalk my Instagram, baby?
No.
You know,
not yours. I stalked many Instagrams.
Okay. Well, it's something that all girls do, right? No girl, especially if you like barely know a guy, you're going to look at his Instagram, right? You're going to check. You're going to Google him.
You kidding me? Man, a lot of girls have fake accounts for that.
Yeah.
To watch the stories, because you're not going to watch the story from your profile.
Right.
I actually, for some reason, never have done that, but that's more an exception.
No fake profiles.
I actually didn't care. I was just, if I need something, I would watch it from my profile because I'm like, whatever.
Yes.
But
yeah, a lot of girls, if a girl tells you she's not on Instagram, I would not believe that, not even for a second, unless she's over like 40. Even then, it'd be very hard to believe. Maybe she doesn't have a profile, but she's got a burner account that she, watches other people with. So, and she's probably looked at you from that burner account. Exactly. If she has any interest whatsoever.
I would say maybe like 1% of women don't have Instagram, like in a dating age.
Yeah,
obviously.
It's very rare. They're going to look before they reply to your text, and your dating profile, of course, it's 90% visual. And if your photos don't instantly signal status and style and confidence, you're already done. But here's the good news. You don't need to be good looking. You need to look put together. And we're going to show you how to do that, even if you're broke, clueless, or awkward on camera. So step 1 is fix your fashion. That's obviously easier said than done. But before you shoot anything, you got to clean up your look. No baggy shirts, no out-of-date jeans, no loud, flashy branding. You want fitted, timeless, neutral outfits. You want to start with 3 go-to looks: something casual, something for going out, and lifestyle or athletic. And if you're not sure what looks good, post your outfit photos in our Discord. Maria and I will give you direct feedback. And
you have a lot of clients that are very good at fashion right now.
Oh,
you have so many people who can give you good advice.
Right. And if you're not in the group, then just Google like modern fashion and compare your outfits to what people are wearing, or pick a celebrity, somebody who you.
No, but celebrity a lot of the times wear like such extravagant clothes.
Well, some of them do, but some of them don't.
Yeah, you're right.
Pick someone who matches your
But
vibe.
also what I like, you can go to like Nordstrom if you're in America, but I bet there is stores like this in any country. And on the websites, you can, look through clothes and they give you like several things that you can match it with for clothes. And also you can schedule a consultation with a person who works there to help you, and just even bring the pictures that you save and say, I want something like that. And they'll help you choose, and you can even say, I want something timeless that fits me well, and all those things. Right. And they're going to help you, and it's free.
Yeah. And if you don't have a Nordstrom in your city, move. Or at least within an hour or 2.
I didn't expect that answer.
Now, here's where most guys go wrong. They know they need better photos, so they hire one of those so-called online dating photographers. Please don't do that.
Wait, do they exist? Online dating photographer?
Oh, there's so many photographers that market themselves as that just to get work.
Whoa.
But they don't know what the hell they're doing.
But what are they doing?
You show up and they just take your picture. And
where?
Exactly. There's no rhyme or reason. They're not actual photographers who understand online dating and Instagram. They're just photographers, right? So they'll take headshots, or they'll take
headshot,
glamour shots.
God.
But I've had so many guys come to me with these awful photos that are completely unusable. They're in a suit, right?
Oh my, okay, I see. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, it's it looks so stage.
It looks like a photo shoot.
It looks like a photo shoot in a bad way. There are photo shoot that I want the photo shoot like this, but it's like a bad way, like a stage pictures. And it's try hard, because a girl sees online a guy okay, this creep hire a photographer to take his pictures in a suit so he can post them.
Right.
That's an ick.
Totally. Yeah. But, that's where the mind goes of a logical guy, especially a guy who maybe spends too much time behind a computer, right? You're I need professional, high-quality photos, so I'm just going to hire somebody off Fiverr or whatever. Mm-hmm. And, unfortunately, those people aren't versed in what works. So you're going to spend a few $100. You're going to get stiff, awkward photos in clothes that don't fit, poses that look forced, and lighting that doesn't flatter you. These people, they don't know fashion. They don't know how to direct your vibe, and they don't understand what actually works for dating apps or IG. So the result is you look like a try-hard Tinder bro. So you're better off waiting. And here's what to do instead. Come to one of our live events or travel to us for a one-on-one shoot. We're going to handle everything. We're going to style you. We're going to pick the locations, pose you, coach your expressions, and shoot you all day.
Throw your clothes away.
Burn them if we have to. And you're going to leave with at least 6 high-level photos that crush on dating apps, and enough base-level content to build a working, high-status Instagram. No guessing, no cringy results, just photos that make you look like the man you're becoming. If you can't travel yet, no problem. Here's how to do it yourself the right way. So the next step is get someone to shoot you. You cannot do this with selfies or a tripod in your kitchen, so don't even try.
Red flag. When you see someone just post the picture of them as a selfie every single time, I cannot even explain how bad that looks.
Well, yeah, it shows that they probably...
It shows that you have zero social skills because you don't even have anybody to take your picture.
Right.
It's super weird and kind of scary.
Yeah, it's a no-go. So find a friend, hopefully who has a decent eye. Ask a girlfriend who knows how to take clean photos. Find another guy in the IC community who needs photos and shoot each other. Usually when guys join, you can find another guy who just joined that month and he doesn't have photos yet. So you guys go link up and shoot each other, and use this as a guide. Or hire a student photographer in your area. They'll be basically cheap or free. And the key is directing them correctly. Send them a few examples first. Show them what you're going for. No posing like an influencer, no filters, just natural, confident, candid shots with clean composition. So that was step 2. Step 3 is pick the right locations. Use natural light, only daytime, good options or rooftop, stylish cafes, in front of a brick wall or another cool sort of art wall, or maybe like a flowery wall. We'll show you some examples in a second. Golf courses, clean parks.
I was just want to say there are going to be filters, but not tacky filters, like a color correction. Yes, but not like a tacky Instagram filters that make your quality of your pictures go downhill.
Well, we edit a lot of the guys' photos in the group.
No, I edit everything in the professional editor.
So don't worry about editing. You'll screw it up. And don't just throw filters on there. You'll choose the wrong ones. God help us.
If you do it yourself,
don't
do any filters and post it on Instagram because,
No, don't. You're saying don't post it. Don't do anything without our permission.
No, but I'm just saying people who are not clients and just want to do it themselves.
Yeah, don't use filters.
So just don't use filters, especially Instagram filters.
Oh, God. Okay. So the bad options are bathrooms, bedrooms, messy living rooms, gyms, or crowded bars. Your background really matters. It communicates lifestyle. So.
I mean, if it's a nice gym and there is no 15 people on the background, if it's an empty background in a nice gym, I think it's actually a good photo. But it's it's not easy to get have that. And if it's a nice gym, it signals that you are into fitness, you're having a healthy lifestyle, and I think it's a good. Obviously, if you're trying to my six pack, those type of pictures, unless you're a fitness coach, it's
All right. So step 4, learn how to pose. This doesn't mean standing stiff and trying to flex, as you just mentioned. It means moving between shots. Adjust your jacket, walk towards the camera, look to the side. You don't need to be smiling and looking at the camera in every picture. In fact, data shows that women are more attracted to photos where you're not actually looking at the camera. So you want to mix. Don't press your arms to your sides. You want to take up space. Your posture matters more than you think. And whatever you do not fake smile or over smolder. Real charisma looks relaxed and effortless. So step 5 is use the Discord to get feedback before posting. This is obviously for the guys in the group. You're not allowed to post new photos until you get feedback in the group. So here's how to do it. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to find the online dating channel like this. And you're going to start a thread. Very simple. You hit the plus, you hit create thread, and you're going to call it Robbie's profile review, for example. Here's another example that a guy just posted. This is Bobby's dating profiles. You'll upload your photos and then we'll be able to give you feedback. So what you're going to do is you're going to go under online dating. You're going to start a new thread just like this one, Bobby's dating profile, and you'll post your photos in here and we'll give you feedback on whether or not they're good. The next thing you're going to do for Instagram, almost the identical, is you go into social media and you do the same thing. You start a new thread and you say Billy Bob's Instagram. The only difference on Instagram, which is pretty cool, and here's examples of other people's. Well, I don't want to give away anyone's identity, but what you can do on Instagram is you can use an app called In Preview. Is it called Preview or In Preview?
In Preview.
In Preview. You want to show on yours how it works? You download In Preview, and what it allows you to do, it shows you a grid of what your Instagram will look like. So you can organize the photos in sequential order.
Yeah, you can pull these pictures, switch the directions, let's say. Right? How can
Right.
I can put it anywhere I want. So they're not like an Instagram. You can still switch in between them. So you can even upload, let's say, 9 pictures and like look in which sequence you like. Yeah, I usually recommend not to post like group picture to a group, close to a group pictures, or like selfie close to a selfie, and like
you want to stagger them. Like solo, group, landscape. You don't want to have like 3 in a row and then 3 in a row. And we'll help you do that in the Discord, because you can simply post a screenshot of your in preview and we'll say move this photo to this slot, that one to this slot. Because once you post on Instagram, a lot of the times
I even if I do the photo shoot, do it for you, and I just tell you post from this one to this one in a sequence.
That's how to do it in there. If you're not in the group, then obviously you won't be able to do that, but you can ask a friend or someone you trust. So grab in preview. We'll put the link to that in the show notes too, and we don't get any sort of cut from that. It's just a good app to use. No, but
there are different apps. I think it's only for iPhone also, but I'm not sure.
No, I think some of the guys that use it for, yeah.
Any app that can help you organize your Instagram grid.
Right. Yeah, there's others out there too.
I actually was lucky. I downloaded it when it was free, and I still have it with no charge.
Oh, really? Nice. Mm-hmm. So remember, this helps you look high value instead of looking like you just dumped 10 photos at once after a photo shoot.
Real quick, if you're a divorced guy trying to figure out modern dating, I put together something special for you. It's called the Social Funnel Method, and it's a 5-day free email course I made just for guys like you. Guys who want to date high-quality women and build a lifestyle that actually feels good again. You'll learn exactly what works today, not 10 years ago, and how to stand out in a world of dating apps, ghosting, and Instagram. Head over to innerconfidence.com/start to get step 1 sent straight to your inbox. It's totally free. Go do it now, and let's rebuild your dating life in the right way.
So now listen closely. These are the official Inner Confidence photo rules. Burn these into your brain, and Maria is going to go through them. These are straight from the course material. So let me share the screen here.
I made those rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Rule number 1, don't post photos in poor quality. And we have examples here.
Which is obvious, right?
Yeah, this is a shadow on his face.
No, I'm just saying it's obvious to not post pictures in a poor quality.
But guys don't know what poor quality is or isn't. That's the thing. Just like how I posted on our golf page the other day, right? Like they need to know why, because like there's a shadow on half your face. It's kind of blurry. You cannot even
see the face. It's obviously like zoomed in or something.
Right.
It just looks bad.
So don't post photos that were taken in low light or a bad location. Let's find an example of that. So here we go. Low light.
No, but you're against the light.
Against the light.
The light should be directed at you to have a good quality of pictures. Right. And here it's just such a bad picture. It's like it hurts you more than that helps.
Yeah, even though it's a cool, cute girls, cool looking thing, awful photo.
Yeah.
Can't use it.
No.
Sorry. Nice try.
Maybe like, if you really want to post it, at least post it to the story,
Yeah, we're only talking about grids.
If you want to like have some social proof that you went out and obviously like it's the only picture I have, I want to post it, that's fine. But
let's not confuse them, because we're only talking about your grid here.
Yeah.
We're not talking about stories. That's a different episode.
Yeah.
Totally different everything about it. All right. Rule number 3, don't cut off people's limbs in the photo or the top of a head. Mm-hmm. This one, guys break this rule all the time. So here we go. We got the arm cut off there. We got the top of the head cut off. We got the hands cut off.
No, I think this one is a better example, because at least here I just used it as an example. But if you're a fitness coach and you're just showing your back muscles, that's fine actually. But if it's this type of picture, this is just so bad and unnatural.
Just to not be confusing, sometimes you can cut the legs at a certain place, like just above the knees, right? Like if I'm standing up and you just don't want to like obviously chop off a hand or a foot.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine to cut it in a good place when you like zoom in and you do like a portrait, or you do more like a half body shot. But exactly, if it's hands and feet, that just looks weird.
It just looks weird. So so don't cut off hands and feet. Yeah. Rule number 4, do not press your arms tightly to the body. Don't be standing like this. Don't stand in a military pose for you guys who have served. Don't stand at attention. You want to look relaxed and at ease.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine for girls usually to pose like this, but for guys, it just makes you more feminine than masculine, because if you're masculine, you want to take some room and just be
chill, relax.
Yeah.
Number 5, don't post too many photos with other people. Your page should be primarily about you and your specific theme, the subject of your photography or art, for example. The main thing is just people would understand whose account it is. The best proportion is 65% photos of you and 35% photos of you with friends and girls, etc.
Or less. It just, a lot of the times, someone joins your group and I go to their profile, you send it to me and I'm like, but who is an actual guy? Because he has 7 pictures, and in all of those pictures, at least group of 3.
Right.
So it's I'm not gonna spend 30 minutes of my life try to figure out whose profile is that.
Rule number 6, avoid having extra people in the frame in the background, only as a last resort if you can't completely remove them, but the photo looks great. This applies to people who were not supposed to be in the frame initially, random people, friends who did not know they were taking a photo, etc. Because they look bad in the frame, they can be blurry and in ugly poses, which really spoils the whole picture.
And obviously there are exceptions. We're not talking about never, ever in your life post a picture like this. Just really try to avoid it. Obviously, if it's dream of your life, go to, I actually was even able to go to Eiffel Tower and get the picture with 0 people.
That's amazing.
It's crazy. But obviously, if I wouldn't be able to do this, it was a dream of my life, I would still post it. But for all other scenarios, I try to avoid it. It doesn't look clean. It looks whatever.
Yeah. And people kind of know these days. Remember we were in Tulum at the Ahau Hotel and they had that big art installation. There's a line for people to take photos. And that way there's no one behind. Each person gets whatever.
Yeah, but you're waiting for 2 hours in a line. It was insane. We actually didn't wait it. So in that scenario, I would not be upset with you. There would be people in the line.
So number 7, if you're in the photo and it's not a landscape photo, you should be visible. So I broke this rule on this one. That's me wakeboarding in the background. And I'm obviously not, can't really see me.
But let me explain why, because a lot of people won't understand. It just, when you post this picture, it's even for people who follow you. They won't even understand that it's you. They will be like, oh wait, who's this girl or whatever? I have not followed her, and you're like, oh, unfollow. And after you will go to the profile, I was like, oh, that's Robbie. That's a weird picture. Just confusion because
Okay, yeah, that was helpful. I was even confused before you explained that.
I know. I knew that.
All right. Rule number 8. Despite the fact that the photo is fine-tuned, the emotion should always be sincere, especially the smile. Meaning, we're going to help you edit those, but you need to have sincere emotions on the photos. Number 9. You need to understand what can be published in stories and what can go in the main profile. Your main profile, your grid, is for flawless photos that follow the other rules in this list. Any other interesting and cool photos and videos that describe your day, those should really be posted as a story.
Yeah, so you have pictures and there is 15,000 people behind you, but you are standing in front of Sacré-Cœur in Paris. You can post it on your stories, and all others, that's totally fine. Another thing is, it's fine to not follow the rules all the time because you don't understand them. Robbie still doesn't. But it takes time to learn. Sometimes it takes a very long time.
Even if you have a good coach, or maybe you're not such a good coach.
Thanks.
All right. Last one, rule number 10. Don't post photos with bad body language or hygiene. Like having stuff in your teeth, like right before we started this podcast.
Yeah.
For me.
So a little remark for a lot of people who are thinking, why should I follow all the stupid rules? Trying to do it and, they just want to do it and be authentic and all those things. The main reason it's because the competition is so big on online social media that if you're not doing it good, you're gonna be unnoticeable whatsoever. So you're gonna put work anyway, no matter how you're doing it. It's still putting the work in, and you will have absolutely zero recognition from anybody. So that will make you really frustrated, and it's not gonna help. But if you already decide to do it well.
Yeah. Now, no offense, but this is a profile that screams chaos. So this is a buddy of ours. Honestly, if he saw this video, he probably wouldn't give a shit because that's the type of guy he is. So Mickey, if you're watching, we love you and we're going to roast your profile.
I did not agree for that. He just put me on the spot. So
you as a girl, like if Mickey was able to get your phone number, for example, from an online dating
he wouldn't be able.
If he was able, if you were single and you guys exchanged phone numbers, right? And then you saw his Instagram, what would be your first impression of this?
No, the good thing about him that he loves dogs and I love dogs. So that would be definitely a plus.
Okay.
If you love animals, it's always a good plus, but it definitely screams like here, exactly what we were talking about. You see, selfie,
head cut,
selfie, It's all selfies, right? So just looking by his profile, and we actually selfie, or this is not
that's
a
not
selfie,
a selfie,
but yeah, this is selfie. So we know the guy really well. He's very nice, amazing person, but I will never know that because by his Instagram profile, he looks to me weird. I'm like, who is this person? He doesn't have anybody to even make a picture of him. He's always alone. Okay, he's with his dogs. This is nice. But it's just like, it's so weird. It tells me that this person doesn't have any type of social circle whatsoever.
Which isn't even true because he does.
He does.
Right.
He has.
But that's what you're showing. Yeah.
But that's what you're showing. It's unfortunately a lot of people cannot represent them well because Mickey is actually, he has amazing social circle. We met so many good people. Yeah. He is amazing donor for
Well, that's why we're
charity.
doing this whole episode because there's a difference between a good product and good marketing. Mickey is a good product, but his marketing on Instagram anyways is very bad. So,
super bad.
He's not going to be able to use Instagram to date the girls he wants, right? This is going to hinder him more than it's going to help him.
Yeah, and it's hard to pass that point. As soon as I get his Instagram, it's not even an immediate no, like a lot of guys think that like what I would think, like, oh no, he's not good enough for me or something like that. It's actually not what I think. I just think this is weird. It's kind of weird. This guy, I don't see any of his friends. Is he even like real? Maybe he's a creep. I don't want to put my life at the risk to go meet someone who I have like a weird feeling about. So it's not even about, oh, he's not good looking enough or he's not tall enough. I mean, for some girls, unfortunately, that's a big no. But for normal girls, the height, it's never a problem. So it just like, you should not target yourself as a weirdo.
Well, if you follow these rules and you don't post stuff with low res images and cluttered vibes and no cohesion, no story, they're like, you want your profile to tell like a story about you. It should show who you are in the best possible light. And a bunch of memes, a bunch of selfies, a bunch of low quality stuff. You're telling the world like, I don't give a shit about this. And that's not a good look in 2025. So now we're going to show you a good example. So Orion had basically no Instagram before he came to us. He had like 2 photos in like a Hurley shirt from 2008. And,
I remember that.
Some, terrible body language. He had nothing. So we built this from the ground up. Maria took all 6 of these photos. You can see you're actually in this photo. Some of our other friends, I'm in this photo here. And we basically built his whole profile for him. Like these 9 photos.
The new ones are mine there.
Right. This one we took at a party together. But like he had nothing. And now this is what his profile looks like. And then we basically now he kind of fills in the blank at the top.
Yeah.
Like this is his.
This is mine also. I'm here too. Mm-hmm. This is a cute picture.
Yeah. So you can see what a good one looks like and a bad
Here,
one looks
Orion broke the rule. Bad. Group picture. I already gave him shit about this. Don't worry, guys. You will do mistakes.
Good call. He could have.
You will make mistake or you will do mistakes.
You'll make mistakes.
You will make mistake. Yeah, that was bad. But I told him I'm not so mad at you because you have hot girls in this picture, and you have hot girls in this picture. So I was not that mad. You can break a group rule if you have hot girls in your pictures. Otherwise, if you have bros on your pictures, do not break the rule. So make sure, guys, to show your hobbies if you're doing something cool. Like here, it tells so much about him as a person, right? Here, it was on the Top Golf. Obviously, you actually don't need to know how to golf or anything like that, right? So he smiles, he has good fashion here, right? Him and his friends, they're like doing something fun. You don't think that this guy is a creep, right? You see him having friends, they're having fun, right? It's actually me. Orion is our friend, right? He's showing, like, we're smiling. Like, you will never think that guy like this is creepy or anything. He's actually, hitting the shot very good. So this one post that tells you so much about the person and makes you immediately feel some sort of, I don't even know how to say it, like
an attraction, a good feeling.
A good feeling about this person. You don't feel like sketchy or anything to go. If Orion would say, Maria, let's go drink coffee, and I'll be like, oh yeah, why not? Because I know this guy has this cool friends, they're doing cool things, he looks very natural in what he's doing. So yeah, you have a good vibe.
So that's what we want to help you guys build. Final thoughts. If you're already in the icy community, start your threads now. Post your photos, get feedback. That's your first mission. And if you're listening to this from the outside, watching on YouTube or tuning in on Spotify, that's what we do. We help men build a dating presence that actually works for their photos, fix their fashion, and finally attract the women they want. We do this through our live events, private shoots, and one-on-one coaching inside the IC community. If you're tired of winging it or wasting money on the wrong help, apply to join us. Links are in the show notes, and we'll see you inside.
Out of all the guys I know, the only ones who managed to consistently win the game are those who built and invested in a high-status social circle. You can certainly approach women and try your luck on the apps if you're a Chad, but those strategies simply don't work consistently to attract top-tier women and awesome friends into your life. But for most guys, the idea of building a social circle can feel overwhelming, so they continue to hunt for women in their usual ways and end up settling for a girl they were never really that excited about in the first place. To avoid this fate, join our community and instantly plug into a highly vetted social circle of cool dudes to network and navigate your journey with. You already know it's hard to find wingmen because the good ones don't stay in the game very long. Many of our members travel together, end up living together, build amazing circles, and even businesses together, both in the West and in many of the best locations around the globe with gorgeous women and low cost of living. I'm extremely careful who I let into this community, but if you feel like you'd make a good fit, you can apply to join. The link's in the description.